Within the house, silence reigned, yet Alice's heart throbbed with restlessness. She had stayed in this aged house only to unravel its mystery. As she took her first step, the door closed with a creak, as if the house whispered its ancient tales instead of welcoming her. Alice's eyes fixated on the worn face of an old painting, contemplating what might have transpired in the room behind the painting left her with an eerie disquiet. Nevertheless, she was here to solve this enigma. During the night, strange sounds echoed through the house, footsteps, creaking noises, even whispers. Yet there was nothing visible, only when shadow-like figures flickered at the corner of her eye did Alice feel she wasn't alone in the house. In every room of the house, as Alice pursued more mysteries, the line between reality and dream blurred. When she discovered traces of a lost love within the pages of an old journal, she realized that the mysterious entities within the house merged to the ghosts of the past. Ultimately, Alice descended into the depths of the house to solve the mystery. As the dark night enveloped the rooms, everything within the house came to life. With each revelation, the ghosts of the past and the mysterious entities within the house emerged. Alice, who had come to the house solely to unravel its mystery, confronted her own fears. While oscillating between reality and illusion, Alice's nights became a tapestry of eerie occurrences, and the house seemed to respond to her quest for answers. The creaking floorboards and faint whispers began to orchestrate a cryptic symphony. As she delved deeper into the house's secrets, Alice uncovered hidden passages that led to forgotten rooms. One particular room held a collection of ancient books, each filled with symbols and diagrams that hinted at arcane knowledge. The more she translated, the more the lines between reality and the supernatural blurred. The shadows in the corners seemed to dance with a life of their own, whispering secrets that only the walls had witnessed. Alice's reflection in the dusty mirrors seemed to morph into someone else's momentarily. Her reflection spoke of the past, reflecting moments that she had no recollection of living. The enigma of the house was seeping into her very essence, intertwining her fate with the mysterious energies that lingered. The echoes of laughter and sorrow resonated through the hallways, as if the house itself were sharing the memories etched into its walls. Alice found herself retracing the steps of those who had lived here before, reliving their joys and enduring their sorrows. The more she uncovered, the more the house seemed to demand, drawing her closer to an inexplicable connection. As the moon cast its silvery glow upon the house, Alice couldn't shake the feeling that the shadows were guiding her toward a revelation. In the quiet hours, she could almost discern the whispered names of those who had once called the house their home. Yet, for every answer she uncovered, a dozen new questions emerged, deepening the enigma that enveloped her solitary quest. The final chapter of Alice's solitary quest unfolded with an air of anticipation. The house, now alive with the echoes of the past, seemed to breathe in rhythm with her heartbeat. Alice, compelled by an irresistible force, navigated the corridors and ascended to the attic where the enigma appeared to culminate. In the attic, she discovered an ancient chest, laden with dusty relics and forgotten memories. As she sifted through the artifacts, a spectral presence emerged, casting a glow on the forgotten tales. The room resonated with the voices of the departed, and Alice felt a spectral hand guiding her toward the truth. Within the chest lay a weathered journal, its pages filled with a narrative that mirrored her dreams and nightmares. The ink danced across the parchment, recounting a tragic love story that had transcended time. It was a tale of loss, betrayal, and a forbidden pact made in the shadows of the very house she now stood. As the revelations unfolded, the shadows took shape, morphing into apparitions that mirrored the characters in the journal. The spectral figures gestured toward an ancient mirror, its surface shimmering with ethereal energy. Alice, entranced by the unfolding drama, realized that the enigma she sought to unravel was a tapestry of interconnected fates, woven into the very fabric of the house. With a hesitant breath, Alice stepped into the spectral reflection, crossing the threshold between the living and the echoes of the past. The mirror transported her to a bygone era, where the tragic love story played out before her eyes. It was a bittersweet dance of love and despair, a narrative that had eternally imprinted itself on the house. As the final echoes of the past reverberated through the attic, the spectral figures dissipated, leaving Alice alone in the quiet aftermath. The enigma had been unraveled, and the house, now devoid of the mysterious energies that once lingered, embraced a serene stillness. In the end, Alice realized that the house was not merely a structure of bricks and mortar. It was a vessel of memories, a repository of souls, and a witness to the enduring echoes of the past. With a newfound understanding, she descended from the attic, leaving behind the enigma that had defined her solitary journey. The door closed gently behind her, as if acknowledging the conclusion of a chapter in the ancient tale of the house's existence.